Roland is a star, man.
By the way, I had dinner with Roland last night.
Yeah?
And my chick.
Ooh.
A couple things about Roland. We had, I did that Gotham thing. It was Pal Talk. I didn't know it was a Pal Talk show. My friend Ray Allen has a little show, and Roland came. And we went out to dinner, me, him, and my girl afterwards. And Roland's brother is coming to town. And he goes, he has a lot of embarrassing stories about me, so we have to get Roland's brother in studio.
That would rock.
And then my girlfriend got out of the cab and just went home. What a psychopath.
Why did she?
I don't know, because she was going to get her computer. I was tired. It just...
Oh, no. Wait, you guys are fighting again?
Why wouldn't we be?
Wait, what's the fight over?
I don't know. We were having a great night.
So you're having a great night, and she decides to leave, and it made you angry?
We were playing kissy games at little things. And then... she had to get her computer, but I was tired and wanted to go home to bed, and she knew I was exhausted. And she's like, so we're not going to get my computer? And I'm like, look, you can get it, then meet me uptown if you want, because I'll start winding down and going to bed. But she really wanted to get it, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll have the cab pull over, because we had just left the restaurant. But I know it probably seemed like I wasn't saying get out. I was saying, look, if you want to do it now, because I didn't want to hear this all the way uptown and fight. So I'm like, if you want to grab your computer, grab it, whatever. And then she gets out, she's like, all right, fine. And she gets out, and she's walking, and she's looking disgusted up at the cab, and I'm like, what? And then we just start texting each other. I'm like, what are you doing?
So what's the real problem?
That was it. I was tired, and she wanted to go online, and sorry, I got to get up.
Right.
Sorry. I mean, I don't care if she shouldn't have to go to bed when I do, but I wake up very easily.
Yeah. By the way, they want these clips online for ringtones, especially Club Soda Kenny and Roland. So I didn't have anything on the girlfriend thing. That's why I went to the instant feedback. I didn't know what to say after that, Jimmy.
There's so much turmoil in that. When they just seem to really be all lovey-dovey every time I see you two. Every time I see you two, which isn't that much, but it's enough times where, maybe one time should have been a little shaky. Yeah. But, and then all I hear is the arguments.
So irritating.
I bet.
Hung up on her. Can't take the fighting.
No, huh?
No.
Is it your fault or hers?
Both.
Most of the time?
Both.
Both. 50-50?
I mean, I think I'm probably more responsible for more of the fights, but this one was not me. And like, I'm not saying if somebody needs to do work online that they're wrong to need a computer. She shouldn't have to live according to my schedule. Mm-hmm. But it's like, Roland was finishing his dessert, and I stood up and put my jacket on, and I paid the check. Like, I was that fast to get out of there just because I was tired.
Right.
It's like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So if you got to get your computer, get it, and then meet me at my place so I can start winding down and just whatever. And then she's like, well, you're up till 1 o'clock anyway. What's the difference? I'm like, ugh. Why are we fighting? And she throws in the fact that I never go to her place. It's just, what are you doing?
Why don't you, though?
Because she lives, it's a walk up, and she has roommates, which is fine. I've lived with roommates. But at my place, it's just me and her. I would prefer to have the privacy. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Not against her roommates, but I
That just makes sense. It's a lot easier. I mean, if you're going out with somebody and you got a place to yourself, which, is a lot nicer, too, by the way, and she's hanging with roommates, that's just weird. Why would you go over there? Except to maybe pick her up every once in a while, go, stop in, say hi.
Here's what it is. And she says it's not on principle, but it's on principle. She's like, I want you in my space. I understand that, and I like that. But it's just a matter of, like, if we can't even argue at your place. We argued one time. She's like, my roommates are sleeping. So I'm like, we couldn't even argue. Not that we should live like that. But if I want to take a dump, what your roommate's in there?
Yeah.
It's like the little things you want to do, like lay on the couch in your underpants and just watch television.
Scratch.
Yeah, there's like little things. I lived with people, so I know you get little things you can't do.
Do you go over there at all just to pick her up or anything?
Yeah, well, yeah, usually I'll meet her out. I mean, usually I'll meet her at my place. She comes to my place 95% of the time.
Yeah.
But it's like she gets mad at me and resents me because I don't go there. And it's like, it's not that I don't want to go there. I'll pay for your cab to come up.
Yeah, it just makes more sense to go to your place.
Yes.
In the end, that's which means it has, I don't know, it seems like it's something else.
It is, I agree. She thinks that it's more like she's inconveniencing herself, or like I'm putting myself out and I'm accommodating her schedule. But it's like, I'm not doing it out of ego. I'm not saying, come on, toots. It's just, there's no one else here, and I get up at 5. That's all it is.
My place.
Right.
Let's go to my place.
Yeah, but it's not like we're, I'm ball busting and going, nah, come to me, cookie.
All right, well,
I want to do the same thing with my girlfriend, but I want to extract the blood with my fist. against her teeth.
With a knife.
Just a good fat lip. God, I had an awful sexual performance last night.
Oh, no.
It was terrible.
Well, you bad? Do you rate yourself on every occurrence?
Yeah, I was bad or horrible. I was atrocious last night. What a trooper she is.
What was the problem?
Yeah, what's
just my lack of prowess. I was tired. I just suck.
Was everything completely functional?
What?
Was everything completely functional?
Well,
or were you like at running at 70% or?
I was trying to pogo stick on a noodle.
Oh my God!
I should just be shot through the face. I really should be.
And what did she say? It's okay. Did she pat you?
It's just awful. Just awful.
Like what did she say?
Just loving words.
Like what?
It was fine.
It's okay.
It's good.
Oh, God.
It wasn't good.
Oh,
Here's what it is. Thank you, Mother. You've just watched your fat son strike out with the bases loaded, and you're saying it's okay. You swung hard.
There's nothing greater than running at 100%, where things happen and it's there's no effort. When you're running like below 60%, it's almost like, picture, you ever have the string come out of your sweatpants and you're trying to put the string back through your sweatpants? You know how difficult that is? The pushing around the edge of the string and the shoving, and it's not quite working. Oh,
great example.
That is just horrid.
Could be the best example of that ever.
Yeah. But when you're running 100%, you could take it and throw it, and it comes flying out the other side.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And she just says it's fine, it's okay.
She's like, no, but I had a good time, and she's just a trooper.
Good time. Where'd you go? The amusement park?
She must really love you.
Fun.
She
must really love you.
That even makes me sicker. It's that she's speaking out of love and not out of animal lust. Almost like it makes me love her, but it's almost like when you know someone is just speaking out of love, you just feel like a schlub.
Yeah.
I suck.
Can you just have like regular
sex? Yeah.
Or does something have to be going on that's a little unusual or different?